Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, if you're into Pi Network and learning about blockchain and cryptocurrency in general, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about the whole testnet to mainnet process. It's basically the journey a network goes through before it's fully live. First, there's this thing called the closed testnet. That's where a small group of developers, just test the core functionality to make sure everything works. They're looking for bugs and making sure the system is stable. Closed testnet is a critical phase because it lays the groundwork for everything else. Without this, you can't move forward. Then it moves into the open testnet phase. Here, more users jump in, and it's like simulating real-world scenarios. Developers watch how the network performs under different conditions, how it handles traffic, how users interact with it. This phase is all about scaling and fine-tuning the system based on real-world behavior. Finally, there's the enclosed mainnet, which is kind of like a blend between testnet and mainnet, but with a limited number of users. This phase allows for more controlled testing while offering some mainnet functionalities to select users. It's like a sneak peek at what's coming, but still focused on ironing out any remaining issues. The main goal of this whole phase is to fix bugs, obviously. They need to catch those technical issues and sort them out. Plus, they work on improving performance, making the network faster, scalable, and more secure. Another big part is gathering feedback to refine the user experience, like tweaking the interface and functionality based on what people actually want. Oh, and let's not forget about community building. They really focus on getting people involved, educating them about the platform, and, creating some buzz around it. And think about this for a moment. Without these testing phases, a network could face massive failures when it goes public. It's like trying to launch a rocket without ever testing the engines. That's why this process is so important. Now, when it's time to transition to mainnet, that's when things get serious. First, they finalize and stabilize the code. No one wants a buggy mainnet, right? Then they do these super detailed security audits to make sure everything's locked down. Scalability is another thing they test. They need to make sure the network can handle more users and traffic without crashing. And of course, they prepare the community so everyone knows what to expect when mainnet goes live. Once mainnet launches, it's game on. The network opens up to everyone like public launch time. At this point, real-world transactions start happening, which is huge because now assets have real value. Another big shift is decentralized governance. This is where the community starts making decisions instead of just the developers. And then the ecosystem really starts to expand as third-party developers come in and build apps on the network. Just imagine an open network where developers worldwide can innovate and create tools that weren't even part of the original plan. That's when you know the network has truly matured. So why is all this important? Well, for starters, it reduces risks. By catching and fixing problems during testnet, you avoid major issues when it's live. Security also gets a massive boost because they've had time to work out vulnerabilities. It helps prepare users too, everyone knows what to expect when they start using the mainnet. The transition is smoother and it builds confidence, not just for users, but also for investors and partners. And ultimately, it shows the network is growing up, it's a big milestone for the platform. Let's pause here and think about what this means. A smooth testnet to mainnet transition isn't just a technical achievement. It's about trust. Users trust the network to work, investors trust it to be stable, and developers trust it to provide a solid foundation for their projects. As for Pi Network specifically, here's what people are hoping for when their mainnet goes live. There's potential for the Pi coin to be listed on exchanges, which would be huge. We might see real-world use cases like businesses and apps integrating Pi. There's talk about DeFi, lending, borrowing, and yield farming kind of stuff. NFTs could also be a thing, creating, trading, storing, you name it. And then there's gaming and metaverse stuff, like immersive, futuristic experiences. Of course, these are just possibilities, and Pi Network's plans could evolve. So definitely stay tuned to their official updates for the latest info. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and drop a comment with your thoughts. Also, keep an eye out for my next video. It's going to be another exciting one you won't want to miss. See you soon.